Panthers fans, buckle up, because what we just learned about the 2026 offseason for your Carolina Panthers is nothing short of electrifying. Big moves, bold decisions, and a potential reshaping of this team's identity are coming, and if you thought 2025 was exciting, you haven't seen anything yet. The landscape is changing, and it's happening fast. Before we dive in, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and make sure you ring the bell, because this channel is your ultimate home for Panthers news, analysis, and insider updates all off-season long. You don't want to miss a single headline. So, let's get into the first major shakeup that has Panthers fans talking. Dave Canales is stepping away from play calling. Yes, you heard that right. After leading this offense with a mix of highs and lows in 2025, Canales will now focus more on overarching game management, leaving the intricate decisions of play calling to the team's offensive coordinator, Brad Idz. Now, Brad Idz, at 34 years old, is young, innovative, and hungry to make his mark. But he isn't new to this system. He's worked alongside Canales since 2019 in Seattle, followed him to Tampa Bay, and then to Carolina. This isn't just a promotion, it's a continuity move designed to blend familiarity with fresh ideas. Canales himself explained the reasoning behind this decision. It was my idea to come up with this. Brad's continuity with the system, his continuity with the players. I believe this will be the best thing for us moving forward. Think about that for a second. Canales, known for revitalizing quarterbacks like Baker Mayfield and Geno Smith, is stepping into more of a CEO-like role. This is a man who transformed offenses, yet he's now taking a step back from the very thing that made him a name in the league. Do you think this is the right move for the Panthers? Let me know in the comments, yes or no, and why. This change is monumental for Bryce Young as well. In just his first 4 seasons, Bryce will now work with 3 different play callers. Rookie year, 1 coordinator, last 2 seasons, Canales, now, Idz. Adapting to this new voice at the helm will be critical for his development. And Bryce seems ready for the challenge. Idz shared, I told him how jealous I was that he's in California right now and couldn't wait to link back up. Bryce is excited about this change. It's a pivotal moment. Bryce has the talent, but the pressure is on. He's entering his 4th season, and while the Panthers accepted his 5th-year option, a contract extension is looming in the near future. His 2025 performance was solid, but not yet franchise-defining. In 2026, the expectation is higher. He needs to push the ball downfield more, increase his velocity, and elevate the talent around him. Can he take that next step? Comment below on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you that Bryce Young is ready to be the franchise quarterback the Panthers need? Next up, let's talk about Andy Dalton. The backup quarterback situation is shifting, and Dalton, nearly 40, may be on his way out. Trade talks are heating up, with teams around the league already making calls. Carolina is clearly prioritizing a younger, more athletic quarterback to support Bryce. Dalton's veteran leadership is valuable, but the team is looking toward the future. If he's traded, it could save the Panthers around $2 million. Realistically, any return will likely be minimal, a late-round pick swap or a straight deal, but it's a strategic move for roster flexibility. Now, let's pivot to a position that needs urgent attention, linebacker. Dan Morgan has been clear, this is a top priority for the 2026 offseason. Last year, the Panthers struggled in the middle of the field, lacking talent and depth at the off-ball backer spot. That's about to change. Morgan emphasized they're looking for leaders, playmakers, and cultural fits. The team is exploring both the draft and free agency aggressively. In the draft, names like Sonny Styles, the elite inside linebacker prospect, have already caught Carolina's eye. He's a first-round talent, natural leader, and pro-ready. The Panthers may need to trade up, but it could be worth it. C.J. Allen, slightly later in the first round, is another potential target, also a born leader who can command an entire defense. Both players have met with Carolina, and there's mutual interest. Free agency presents options too. Devin Lloyd is the crown jewel, likely commanding a massive contract, but perfectly fitting Carolina's linebacker blueprint. Devin Bush, Nico Dean, and Leo Chanel are also being monitored closely. Each brings different strengths, coverage, leadership, football IQ, and could slot perfectly into a revamped Panthers defense. On the trade front, Tua Edmonds from the Bears is reportedly available. A day 3 pick could bring him in, giving Carolina an experienced, high-level option at linebacker. Here's a question for you: if you could pick one linebacker for the Panthers to target in 2026, via draft, free agency, or trade, who would it be? Drop that name in the comments because this team is building for the future, and your input matters. Shifting gears to Carolina's free agents, Rico Dowdle, Cade Mazies, DJ Woon, Brady Christensen, Nick Scott, Christian Roseboom, Yash Neen, and Sam Martin are all coming off the books. Rico Dowdle is testing free agency but is open to a reunion. However, he wants to be the bell cow and may not be willing to share carries behind Chuba Hubbard. Cade Mazies is expected to attract big money offers, potentially $12 to $15 million per season. The Panthers may or may not match that, but he's a player worth investing in given his 2025 performance. Lastly, let's talk about the bigger picture, Bryce Young's development in this environment. With new play calling, a refocused coaching staff, and a defense that is being bolstered at key positions, Bryce has the tools to elevate his game. Canales remarked on his progress: he takes great calls, fixes protection issues, finds solutions, and takes advantage of coverages. There are more opportunities for Bryce to impact the game at the line of scrimmage, and I want him to continue growing in that ownership. The stakes are high. Bryce isn't just developing for the team's immediate success, he's building toward a potential contract extension and long-term franchise leadership. 2026 isn't just another season, it's a test, a proving ground for Carolina's offensive future. So, Panthers fans, here's the reality: the team is evolving. Play calling shifts, quarterback development, linebacker reinforcements, free agent decisions, all of these pieces are coming together to form a more complete, dynamic team. The moves this offseason will define not only the 2026 season but also the trajectory of this franchise for years to come. Now, I want to hear from you one last time: do you think the Panthers are making the right moves in 2026? Are they poised to finally become a top contender, or are there critical holes that still need fixing? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get a discussion going because your voice matters. That's it for today, Panthers fans. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like the video, and stay tuned for all the latest news, updates, and insider info on your Carolina Panthers. This is your home for everything Panthers in the off-season, and trust me, we're just getting started. Keep pounding, and we'll see you next time.